So with a flint and steel fire striker, the main thing, obviously the striker is the most important. The striker can take a lot of different shapes. This is one that I always make. It's a pretty common, pretty simple one to make. And they have to be made out of high carbon steel, and they have to be heat treated in such a way that you get a nice spark when you strike this face against a piece of flint or chert, or so you see the sparks coming off of that. Now, in the whole process of making a fire with flint and steel, you initially need to gather your materials. So we've gathered some materials here, and we've established our initial fire setup here. So we're all ready to go when we do finally get a flame from the process here. And then you need to have some tinder. And tinder can be acquired from dry fibrous materials, plant materials. Stinging nettle works really well because of the oils in that plant. It catches sparks really well. The inner bark of a dead cottonwood tree. There are various funguses that can work as your spark and ember catcher or your tinder bundle. Mm-hmm. And here's another form of tinder that we've got. This is the oakum I talked about a little bit ago. This stuff works really well. And I've got my bundle and my bird's nest ready to go. We'll get a piece of char out of my little char container. And probably the hardest part of this whole process is actually getting used to the what it takes to strike a spark. And that, once you get that down, then it's fairly easy. There we go. Got the little spark that's growing, the ember on the char cloth. We'll get it into the tinder. Into the fire it goes, and then we start to feed our smaller materials in.